Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about Resident Evil Requiem once again. So we finally got official confirmation that this game will be getting an expansion. I guess due to the overwhelming success of Requiem and the just overwhelming like positivity and reception of the game, they just announced they're going to have a DLC for it. I don't know how soon this is in comparison to other Resident Evil games like Resident Evil Village, for example. I do know the DLC for that came out over a year after the game's launch. But shoot, I mean, like not even 2 weeks into the game's release and you're already announcing there's going to be an expansion for it. That's something. But honestly, it really shouldn't be much of a surprise because this game did sell 5 million copies in 5 days, breaking like so many records, breaking records in its own franchise and even other franchises as well. This game has quickly become one of the best in the series. For some people, it might even be the best in the series. I know for me, it is the best in the series, overtaking Resident Evil 4. I know people will say, oh, just wait until the game is, a year old or something like that, and then, make your decision or make your statement. But I feel I don't need to wait for this honeymoon phase or whatever, to like the game. And I know it's not just me, this is a popular opinion that this is either one of the best Resident Evil games or just the best one to have come out. And it's crazy to say that, 30 years into the franchise and 30 years later, the newest game is one of the best, if not the best ones. How many companies and, developers can say that about their franchise? But look, this DLC, this expansion, that's what they called it. They say it's early development, so chances are we won't see it for a year or so. I think, again, that's how long it took for the RE8 DLC to come out. I believe the game came out in like May of 2021 and the DLC was October 2022. So yeah, we've got some time. I think we'll all be patient. We'll all be there day one when that expansion hits. And then they also said they are adding photo mode, so they will be adding that relatively soon, as well as a mini game of sorts that'll come around May, they said. I do wonder if they're going to add that mercenary mode that they have for, I think, Resident Evil 8 and also Resident Evil 4 Remake. I never played it, but I think it's kind of just like a fun game mode you can go in and just, have some fun. For some reason, I never tried it in RE4 Remake, but if they add it to this game, I definitely will try it. Any opportunity for me to hop back into this game, honestly, I think I'll take it. I'm already on my second playthrough. I know there's people who've completed this game multiple times already, so a second playthrough is nothing. Now, as for what this expansion may contain, what it may revolve around, I do get the feeling, I'm like almost 100% positive it's gonna be Leon and Chris, or if not Chris, then for sure Leon again. They set that up pretty well at the end of the game. As for like the main plot of the game, maybe it has to do with Elpis once again, because it does seem like, when you get to the very end of the game, it's almost like an end credit scene where I think it's the connections. I don't think it's Umbrella, but I believe they do get a hold of Elpis after Leon defeats Gideon. But really, I do think it's gonna be Leon and Chris. Like they have 2 playable protagonists in the main game, so you can definitely do it again in the expansion. And who knows, maybe they can bring in all the other characters that weren't in this game. Chris wasn't in the game either, he was only mentioned, but maybe they'll bring in these other characters in this expansion. Who knows, right? That's just copium talking, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to talk about this news. They announced it earlier today, and it's pretty big news because, this game has been the talk of the world for, I don't know, what, like 12 days now. It's always nice. It's always great to see when a game has really good reception. This game, we already knew it was going to be huge. Like, they had, I don't know, how many pre-orders was it? Was it like 1 million pre-orders, or was it more than that? After pre-orders were put out, physical versions were out of stock everywhere, like a few days before the game came out. So if you didn't pre-order the physical version, you couldn't get it. Now I'm sure you can. I myself wanted to get the physical version, but I didn't pre-order it, so I just wasn't able to. I had to buy it digitally. I was not gonna wait. But yeah, it seems Capcom is gonna be riding this hype all the way till next year with that expansion, so I'm looking forward to it. And let me know what you guys think, and of course let me know how you felt about Resident Evil Requiem. I'm sure most of you enjoyed it a lot, like myself. But yeah, let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, like it up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.